Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the video. Today we have a review of the Borealis Olisipo, a micro brand out of Portugal. This is my first experience with a Borealis watch. The model, like I said, is called the Olisipo. I think I'm pronouncing that right. They name their watches after locations in Portugal, and the Olisipo was one time what is now modern Lisbon, the capital. So yeah, overall it's a nice watch. We're gonna go through the specs and a quick rundown of it. Now, Borealis markets this as a blue teal or a teal blue dial. It is a blue, but I would not call this a teal. It's like a light blue that picks up a lot of gray tones in different lighting. So it is a very nice color, but not what most of us would call a teal blue. Like I said, it's a blue with a lot of gray undertones to it. But overall, a very nice dial. So yeah, let's go over the case specs. It is a 40 millimeter case across. 47 lug to lug, 12 millimeters thick, including the case back, and the crown, the sapphire crystal is darn near flat, just a slightly above the bezel, as you can see there, and a 20 millimeter lug width on I want to call it a presidential style bracelet. The bracelet's really nice. Has the offset screw down crown at the 4 o'clock position, signed crown. Sapphire AR coated crystal. The bezel is not the strong point, I don't think, of this watch. One, I don't like when the bezels have that thinner look to it, and you have to really almost grip the whole watch sideways to turn the bezel, because it really hugs the top of the case. So you can't, it's hard to turn it like that, so you kind of have to grip it from the side. It's 120 click, very clicky. You hear it, has some noise to it. Not my favorite style of bezel. You know, I like the bezels you can feel, but you can't hear. That's just my personal preference. Other people, I know you like, that loud clicky noise. That's just personal preference. It carries a Miyota 9015 movement. I opted for the no date model because sometimes you just get tired of the date complications, and sometimes they don't really complement the dial. And so that's one thing I like about micro brands. I'm kind of getting into the micro brands right now, and I like that a lot of them give you the date or no date option. And so I opted for the no date on this because I think that gives an automatic watch more of a grab and go, fits it into the grab and go category. If setting the date is one last thing you have to deal with. So if you just pick it up and it's not running, just a quick time set, you don't have to worry about if it's the dial stopped in the AM or the PM cycle, and worry about the date and fixing the date. You can just grab it, make a quick adjustment, and go. And sometimes, a date window does not complement the dial. So if I had the option for the no date, so that's why I picked it. Has a 300 meter water resistance rating. Let's take a look at the bracelet. Like I said, it's a presidential style. Has a nice lift up clasp. I still have the plastic wrap on the clasp, just because I will until it falls off. And nice milled out clasp. The case to the clasp is stamped, but the hinges and everything are milled out. Little mermaid on the case back. a good way to see and tell if a watch is going to be wearable, its wearability, and if it's going to hug your wrist, is if you can lay the bracelet flat across the case back like this. When a bracelet does that, you know it's going to wear really good on your wrist. With that being said, let's put it on the wrist and give a good wrist shot here. I'm today wearing my Hamilton Auto 38. Great go-to watch. And for a point of reference, I have a 7 1/4 inch wrist. So you can see the wearability, it just hugs the wrist. Looks good on wrist. See right there, you can see the blue or the grayish tones in the blue dial. And this also has the BGW9 lume. You see the thumbnail. Look at the thumbnail on the video, and the lume shot looks really good. So yeah, that's a review of this Borealis Olisipo. Nice watch. I will be wearing this more and more here in the next coming weeks. Just checking it out and deciding if I'll get more Borealis watches in the future. Thank you for watching. Please hit the thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I plan on doing a lot more watch content in the near future. And when I figure out some editing apps, I'll be making a lot more highly produced and quality videos, as well as doing some vlogs and using my timepieces within the vlogs. So please subscribe and support the channel. I appreciate it. Thank you.